Hello and welcome back to Dover Pirate TV. I am your host, Dawson Walker. We're going to get right into this one. CAC takes on your Dover Pirates. CAC, let's just say, looking at their record, is a scary team, a baseball powerhouse, if you will. And a little bit of a quick disclaimer here, folks. Filming all by myself tonight, so running the whole show all on my own. It's a little difficult, but I think that we're going to be fine. So if there's a little bit of drop in camera quality, already more than it already is, I apologize. But we're going to start off with a 2-0 count, and we're going to have number 14, Lane Bourne, coming up to bat for the CAC Mustangs. Pops one nearly hits the folks in the dugout on the Dover side, but it's going to bring up a 2-1 count. Tries to get a little strike on the corner of the plate there. Can't quite get it, so it's going to bring up a 3-1 count. And pops that one out over second base into the outfield. He's going to get to first. No problems there. Mustangs already have one on. Next up to bat is number 12, Webb Watson. We saw him in basketball earlier this year, and I think maybe in football as well. I can't quite remember, but we'll see how he can do at bat. Lane tries to pick off Bourne at first. Not successful. They might run a couple more pick plays tonight. We saw that a little bit last night, and he's going to steal to second. No problems there. Safe. And we got runners. Runner on second already. CAC has steamrolled every single opponent in the past month. They have scored no less than 9 against each opponent, and I think they've only allowed 3 points from conference opponents this year. So this is a powerhouse team. You see this a lot with private schools. They have a little bit easier recruiting and things like that you can't see out of most public schools. You sometimes can see it, but it's rare out of a public school. That gives them a little bit of an advantage here, and we have definitely seen their program improve over the past several years, especially in almost every sport, really. Seen it in football. Wild pitch. That's going to allow Bourne to steal to third. Already a runner in scoring position. Second person comes up to bat. And a 3-1 count, just like last time. We'll see what he can do here. And that one will be a ball. So he'll walk to first, but he'll almost immediately steal to second. Mustangs already in a pretty good position. Number 15, Caleb Cook comes up to bat for the Mustangs. Caleb Cook, I believe, plays left field. I'm trying to I'll be completely transparent, folks. And, by the way, Watson will steal the second. Pirates not even going to attempt to throw him out. Not a safe play, Sometimes people run a trick, throw it to shortstop, and throw it straight to home. Try to get the runner out. Try and steal the runner on third out, trying to steal home, but don't want to risk it if you don't have to. But, admittedly, I just now learned the position numbers right before stream, so. Tell people, always tell you, okay, wild pitch. Bourne's going to steal home. First points on the board for the Mustangs. Already. Do 1 count. A little high. That's going to bring up ball 4, so Exact same situation. Did not improve it that we were in just last at bat. We have Harrison Richmond coming up to bat. So McCry's going to come out there and talk to Lane. By the way, this is senior night. You've seen the title. We will try to film that. I will be doing the announcing for it, so I apologize to every Dover Pirate fan that have to hear my voice. Not just on the, regulated to the little broadcast we do. Have to listen to me at the ball field, too. Can't get away from me in baseball season. Also, just going to say right now, I'll talk about it later, I think this could be the last stream of the year. Looking at the weather, it's just not clear if we'll be back with baseball or even with softball. So we will do a little end-of-the-year sign-off at the very end. We might have a couple more games, but it's just not clear. So low pitch. Not wild pitch, low pitch. Run on second. Run on first, steals the second. Right in the same exact position. That will be a strike. I believe that's a 1-2 count. Now it's going to be hit. It's foul territory. So no problem there. Count will remain 1-2. And foul tip, not going to be caught. That'll be the first strikeout of the game. We have number 11, Cade Sargent. Sargent, he plays third base, and right before game started, he got a pop to the nose. He's bleeding. He still has some gauze or something packed into his nose, but hey, he's a team player. He's going to come out there and he's going to tough it out and bat, and that's impressive. I got to give the guy credit for that. Tough kid. Let's see how he can do at bat. Already has a 0-1 count against him. A little outside. They'll bring up a 1-1 count. And he's going to hit that one. It is going to be snagged by Sharp, but he cannot get his hands back on it. That's going to allow one to get in for the Mustangs. Extend their lead to 2. Runners on first and third. All right, and that was a great play right there. He's going to get the runner out at third. Runner on first, got the runner on first in a pickle. A runner on first in a pickle, then, trying to bait the runner on third to run home. Gets him out, and that's going to get 2 outs. That was a good play by the Pirates. This is the third game in the row. The Pirates have had dug themselves in a little bit of a hole. Last 2 times, they've climbed out of it. We'll see if they can do that tonight. A win here would be extremely important for seeding in district tournament and potentially give an easy path to regionals and maybe good seeding in regionals as well. That could help small chances for a state tournament appearance for the Pirates. It's been a little while since we've had one of those, but we shall see. That was number 3, Mason Walsh, going to be walked to first. I believe, shortstop. Next up to bat will be Grayson Wilson. I've heard that name a few times Heard it in football, heard it in basketball, and now you're going to hear it in baseball. Grayson Wilson will be a Arkansas Razorback in the fall. He's going to try to play quarterback for the Hogs. And, man, he can play just about any sport you can get this guy's hands on. And he plays football, he plays basketball, plays baseball. I believe, at very least during basketball season, some of his family was watching our live stream. I don't know if they're watching tonight or if they're in person, but they have. His mom came up and talked to us. Very nice lady. A lot of nice things to say. So we'll see how he can do at bat tonight. It looks like he's going to be playing center field. I've heard some rumors that he's a good pitcher as well, but he's going to hit that one. Lane can't field it, goes over second base. There's going to be at least one Mustang getting in, maybe two. Just one. 1 second. A crucial double for the Mustangs. Extends their lead to 3. Next up to bat is Nathan Otis for the Mustangs, who is the catcher, I believe. Fouls first one off, so he's going to start off with an 0-1 count. That was another one off. He's making good contact, and as I've said, might as well be my catchphrase at this point. Got to straighten that one out. A little high, ducks to avoid being hit in the head. He's a 2-2 count. And he pops one up, and going to be caught by Sharp. That's going to end the inning. A little bit of deja vu from last night. We'll see if there will be any changes. Pirates haven't dig themselves in an early hole, 3-0, going into the bottom of the first inning. We'll have to see how the Pirates can bat and see if they can dig themselves out of this one. Third game in a row where Pirates have been in an early deficit. We'll see if they can pull off a comeback right after this. We'll be right back. Pirates trail 3-0. Welcome back to Dover Pirate TV. Here we have Pirates going into the bottom of the first inning. Their first chance of 7 to catch back up to the Mustangs. So we're going to have Caleb McGee coming off the bat, and I always have nice things to say about him. Fouls the first one off, straighten her out, but I always have nice things to say about him. The freshman, he has absolutely outperformed any expectations I could have put on him. He has done very well at pitching. He's done pretty well at the batting box, too. He's had a little trouble the last couple of games, but I would not be surprised to see him hit very well tonight. He's making good contact, just needs to straighten it out. We'll see what he can do. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 0-3 and out. Jinx the poor kid, but, you know, it's baseball. So, next up, we have Luke Payne coming up to bat for the Pirates. He's a junior, so we'll see him next year. I mean, Lane's the only one. Lane Standards is the only one we won't see back next season. But anyway, he's had an all right year batting. He gets on base a lot, one way or the other. But I think he's been beaten more times than anyone else has. That's just, I think he's been. But I believe it's a 3-1 count. That one's a strike. You thought that one would be a ball. Whoops. Thought that one would be a ball, but full count. 3-2-1. And he's going to hit that one right off the pitcher's knee, and he's going to make it to first. No problems. Makes it. Pitcher looks like he's all right. Felt a little bit funny, but he should be fine. Nothing hurt. All right, next up to bat, our senior for senior night, Lane Standridge, comes up to bat for the Pirates. He's going to hit that one really inside. Going to go. Payne's going to be forced out at second. But Standard is going to make it to first. Apologize if I didn't get that in the camera. But, so he'll be safe at first. Payne will be out. So 2 outs already on the Pirates. As Brady Ayers comes up to bat. A 1 count. Swing, foul tip. Brings up an 0-2 count for Ayers. And he's going to hit that. Is he going to make it to first? He's going to make it. Sanders is going to go to third. He's going to barely make it himself. Just barely made that one. Risky move, but he's going to be in scoring position. Now Ethan Collins comes up to bat. Another freshman. We've got several of them on the team, and man, I'll say it now. If you don't want to be a fair weather fan, you need a good team to invest into. I would say Pirates baseball, give them a couple years, they'll be a very good team. We have several freshmen that are playing very well, pulling their weight, then some. And we only have one senior leaving us this year. There's a bright future for this baseball program. We've already done very well this season. Already at 11 wins. He's going to hit that one and go straight to the shortstop. Ayers going to be forced out at second, and that'll end the inning. But man, don't give up hope on this team, no matter what you might see tonight. We'll see. We have several games left, and really next week all of them look winnable. Not saying we're going to win every single one, but we have a chance, definitely. But yeah, we'll see how the Pirates can do in postseason play this year. But we'll be right back. Pirates still trail 3-0 at the end of the first. We will be right back going into the top of the second. All right, welcome back. Here at the top of the second, Mustangs have a chance to extend their lead here. Pitch brings up ball one. I think it is number 5, Jaden Rice, the right fielder for the CAC Mustangs, comes up to bat. Oh, will be a strike. So 1-2 count. Standridge definitely shaking some of the rust off they had first inning. He walked a couple, but definitely still could have been much worse. A little high that time. So 2-2 count. Yeah, he's going to hit that one. It's going to go kind of the shallow outfield. One of those that's really hard to catch. He's going to make it first. No problems there. We got a runner on first. And we should be back to the top of the batting order for the CAC Mustangs. We have number 14, Lane Bourne, going back up to bat for the Mustangs. We'll see what they could do. Fails to pick off the runner at first. He didn't really even slide or anything. I think that the Pirates, and this is just my estimation from what I've seen already, will run a few more pick plays than normal. But that time the runner's going to steal to second, no problems. So 1-0 count. Yeah, this CAC team is a very talented team. CAC has put up, well, they're state champions in basketball this year. And because of that and some of their success in baseball, and I'm not sure in football, I don't think in football, I think they'll stay 4A, but they're moving up to 4A in baseball and basketball and pretty much every sport except football. They'll be moving up to 4A. They're already in 4A in football, but classifications are different. So we'll not see CAC next year in Dover's conference. If anything, I think the conferences get a little bit easier for the Pirates next year. about the same, maybe a little easier. So we'll see. We will see how that goes then, but not going to worry about next year. Going to worry about this year. Wild pitch. Going to allow runner on third, or on second and steal to third. And Morris and Staters are going to have a little bit of a talk. You can't get into your own head in these games here. We have CIC is a good team, but they are beatable. 3 teams have done it this year. And it's also baseball. Like teams that have no right to win games sometimes win. It just who's going to show up to play and who's going to have the better pitching. The Pirates, that one's going to go straight up, hit the top of something metal. 2-2 count. That's one thing about baseball. You can't ever count out a smaller or slightly worse team because it's always possible for upsets. Upsets are much more likely than other sports. Wild pitch goes right between Morris's legs. He's able to get the ball quickly, prevents the runner on third from stealing home. So we're going to have a full count here. 1 out, and there's a runner on third. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Bring up the first out of the inning. Number 12, Webb Watson comes up to bat. I think we're talking about Grayson Wilson. I think he might play all 3 sports as well. I think he might play football, basketball, and baseball. I'd have to check, but I think I remember seeing him on the field in football season. I could be wrong about that. He's going to pop that one up. It's going to be in foul territory. McGee's going to go for it, but it's going to be way, way, way out of the fence. Going to hit almost in the bullpen over there. Maybe a little outside of it. So, brings up an 0-1 count. He can definitely hit it, and as I said, as I always say, straighten her out, but I thought it would be a strike. 0-2 count. He's getting his focus back. Crucial times. You need to get some strikeouts here. Need to limit this Mustang lead until he can figure out something on the offense and come back. So he's going to foul tip that one. It's not going to be caught by Morris. And that's going to – so he's going to extend his at-bat just a little bit. We'll see if he gets another chance. Outside. 1-2. Pitcher's got a little bit of room to play here. He's got 3 balls to play with. That sounded wrong. But anyway, he's got 3 balls that he can take. But anyway, runner on third is going to steal home. Bases are now empty, but Mustangs will extend their lead by 1. So it's now 4-0. Mustangs lead over the Pirates here early. Saw the exact same scenario last night, and the Pirates were able to come back. We'll see if they're able to do it tonight. So, Watson has a 2-2 count on him. Drop third strike. Nothing he can do about it. That's another strikeout. Next at the bat, Caleb Cook for the Mustangs. We'll see if he can extend the inning. What was important is that Standard's got 2 strikeouts on the leadoff batter and the second man in the lineup against the Mustangs. So that's definitely an improvement. he seems to have gotten his groove back. If we can be consistent on that the rest of the night, we could shut down. There's a potential to shut down CAC's batting here. Shut them down at the plate. Shut them down long enough to figure out something on. Let's say on offense. I will. On offense. And make a comeback here. 2-2 count. All right, going to pop one up. It will be in foul territory. Stander's going to catch it. I don't know if I got that on camera or not. He catches it. That's going to end the inning. Pirates allow 1 run to go in, so the Mustangs will extend their lead to 4. But we're going to be right back. Pirates are going to go into the bottom of the second inning. Pirates are going to have a chance to make a comeback here. Looks like we're here. The freshman Enoch Brooks going to come up to bat. We'll see what that looks like here in a minute. Pirates trail 4-0. All right, welcome back to Dover Pirate TV. Here at the bottom of the second, Pirates trail by 4. No, you're not watching a replay from last night's stream. Exact same scenario, exact same scoring so far. Last time we had 6 runs here in the bottom of the second. Honestly doubt that will happen again, but it could. It's possible. We'll see what the Pirates can do here. Enoch Brooks comes up to bat, and he's a freshman I've seen a lot of good stuff out of so far. He's a designated hitter for the Pirates right now. But he already has an 0-2 count against him. Outside pitch brings up a 1-2 count. And as I said, pitcher's got a lot of room to play with in an 0-2 situation. It's just on his time. So you got to be careful. And Brooks is going to hit it, but it's going to be grounded right to the second baseman. Routine throw to first, and he will be out at first. So 1 out already against the Pirates. Next up to bat, we have Caden Sharp. Sharp is a sophomore. Have a couple more years with him. He has definitely played well this year as well. We saw him pitch last night. He pitched from, I think about the second inning, third inning, and then all the way to the last out, and then they put in McGee to try to strike out Pottsville's best hitter. He did it in 3 pitches. Just took 3 pitches, and that was the end of that one. But pitched a good game last night. Now and today he was had a shooting sports practice, and that can occasionally throw people off their game. But he seems to be playing all right so far. He's got 3-0 count against him, and this is the exact opposite situation. All in the batter's turf. That won't be a strike. So 3-1 count. Still have a little bit of room to play with. He's going to foul it. Almost looked like he was trying to duck. But anyway, 3-2 count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Let me tell you, CAC's pitching is very good. So we will see. The Pirates are going to eventually have to figure something out. So we have Matthew Honeycutt coming up to bat, a junior. We have several of them on the team. We'll get to see him next year. Bit of a foul tip. It's 0-1 count. A little high. We have a 1-1 count. Foul ball. Brings up 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll end the inning. Man, this Mustang pitching is no joke. We'll have to see if the Pirates can do better in the coming innings. But right now, Pirates trail 4-0. Lane Sanders definitely stepped up his pitching game last inning. We'll see if he can do it again. We'll be right back going into the top of the 3rd. Pirates trail 4-0. All right, welcome back to the top of the 3rd inning here. So number 7, Harrison Richmond coming up to bat. I believe he's the pitcher for the Mustangs. He has pitched very well. We'll see how he can do at bat this inning. Here we go. Brings up a 2-1 count. Watches a strike go by. Little low. Brings up a 3-1 count. And ball 4, a little outside, maybe a touch high. Going to get one runner on first. Next up to bat, number 11, Cade Sargent. Comes up for the Mustangs. Last time he was up here, he had some rolled-up gauze in his nose, but he seems to have recovered. Stopped that nosebleed. He took a nasty hit to the face during warm-ups. And man, this kid's tough. He's played through it. Kept in the game. He's going to stay in. See how I can do at the bat now. He doesn't have to worry much about his nose. And they're going to try to pick off runner at second. Drops the ball. He's going to get the third. No problems there for the Mustangs. Already have a runner in scoring position. That's not what you want to do if you're the Pirates. You just need to get some outs here. So, a 1 count. A little outside. Brings up a 1-1 count. All right, it's 2-1. And that was going to be hit straight to Sharp, but he just cannot field it. Going to have Sargent go to first. Runner comes in for the Mustangs. 5-0 is now your score. Sorry. I made the joke yesterday. Rain disappeared. Been gone for about 3 weeks. Went out to get milk, hasn't come back. But, all right, well, we're going to see Standridge is going to come out as pitcher. We're going to have Cale McGee come up to pitch, and we saw him. He already has 1 inning on him, and so that was from last inning. That was from yesterday's game. So we will be right back while he warms up. He's definitely a good pitcher, the freshman. We'll see how he can do dealing with the CAC Mustangs. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Okay, so Pirates are admittedly not in the best of situations here. But Caleb McGee, the freshman, is going to come up to pitch for the Pirates. Excuse me. I've seen a lot of good things out of him. We will see if he can do that tonight. Last night, he pitched for 1 out. He had 2 outs, and he was going up against Pottsville's best batter. We didn't want to give them a chance to tie up the game and extend the game inning. So top of the 7th, and he throws 3 pitches to the best batter at Pottsville. He had a home run earlier in the game. Strikes him out looking. And 0-3, that was it. And he's done a phenomenal job. I'm excited. This is one kid that I'm very excited to see where he will go in the next several years. He's already one of the better pitchers, I would say, for the Pirates. And we'll see, man, if he sticks around, sticks at it, doesn't get distracted by things. I think he could be a very good ball player here in the next couple years. He's just a freshman, has a lot of potential, bright future for this kid. We'll see what he can do. And Drops not able to field that one. He's going to get the runner on second. We'll get the third. Now have runners on first and third. No outs either. Not a good situation. Well, look who it is. Grayson Wilson comes at the bat for the Mustangs. We'll see how he can do. I can't remember what he did last at bat. Once again, brain disappeared for me. Is I'm starting to think he's not coming back with the milk ever, but been 3 weeks. Senioritis, if you ask me, but it's not just affected me at school, it's affected me everywhere else, so we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Side pitch. It's a 2-0 count. Do not need to get in a bases-loaded situation here, especially with no outs. I could put an end to this game real quick. And I don't know about you. I'm not like my cameraman normally, but I really like baseball. I don't want to see the last game we have be a blowout, and our last home game that we film be a blowout and be end early. That sounds like a terrible idea to me, but we'll deal with what we have to deal with. Bases loaded, no outs. Mustangs. We'll see what Nathan Otis can do for the Mustangs. A hit here will be crucial for the Mustangs. Could really put Pirates in such a big hole they could never get out of. He has the potential here. We'll see if he can do it. Outside pitch brings up ball one. Morse going to go and talk to McGee. So, according to Max Preps, Pirates could be number 2, have a small chance. I think Mayflower will probably take that position. So I think the Pirates have a high chance of being number 2 or number 3, maybe number 4. Any of those scenarios will work for the Pirates in district standings. I believe they took the top 4, right? So that just means 1 win, and Pirates will advance to the regional tournament. But Pirates not in a great position right now. But once again, not Perryville. There's 2 Mustangs in our conference, and I keep wanting to say Perryville all night. That's the first time I've done it that I caught myself. CAC, and one's going to be walked home. CAC will extend their lead to 6. And right here, I mean, getting all these runners home, that's 10 runs, and that will end the game at the 5th, given the Pirates can't catch back up. But I don't think it's not 15 after 3 in conference, right? It's not. Just a non-conference. 0-1 count. Yeah, Pirates definitely not in a good situation. 0-2 count. Maybe we can get a strikeout here. That would help out tremendously. Another thing to keep in mind, every single base is a force out, so if it's in the infield, you're probably going to get at least 1 out. Maybe 2 on a double play. Maybe 3. I mean, it's possible. I haven't seen a triple play in a very long time. I've never seen it with over. So third strike's dropped, but the rule is can't steal if there's someone already on or the first base is occupied. So Not going to matter. First strikeout of the night for McGee. Hopefully one of many, but we're already back to the top of the batting order for the Mustangs. We have Lane Bourne back up to bat, and there we go. And I've talked about it last night. I don't know what it's called, and I'm not. Look here. By the time I started throwing the curveballs, I quit baseball. So I don't know exactly what I'm looking at there, but he has this little pitch that kind of hits just the corner of the plate and is a strike, and he's able to hit it fairly consistently. He hits that one. That one's going to be hit into center field. It's going to be caught. So they're going to try to throw it to. So one Mustang will get in, but there will still be 2 outs. Runners on first and second for the Mustangs. Score is now 7-0. Definitely not the best position for the Pirates. McGee almost picks off the runner on second. Just isn't able to throw off the time. Doesn't actually end up throwing at all, but chases him back to the bag. Thought about stealing, did not change his mind pretty quickly. So, swing, foul tip. And by the way, it's Webb Watson back up to bat. Last time he was up here, he was struck out. Inherits a very good and favorable position for the Mustangs. We shall see if he can. And he's going to hit that one. That's a really good place to hit it, right between, into kind of right center field. We'll get at least 1, 2 Mustangs in. Maybe he gets the third. That's a triple for him. Extends the Mustangs' lead up to 9. Webb Watson, he gets triple. He's another player. He's another one like that, like Grayson Wilson, as we talked about. I think he plays. I could be wrong. I could be mistaken. So, any CAC folks watching could correct me on this. I think he plays all 3 sports as well, and he's done very well so far. So next up to bat is Caleb Cook for the Mustangs. So we'll start off with an 0-1 count. Once again, if he really Watson just has to get in, just has to get home, and CAC will meet the threshold needed for a mercy rule after the 5th inning. That's all they're going to need. They've so far scored 5 this inning. Now it's going to be popped up, and it's going to be just slightly outside of the fence. Lane tried to make a rush to catch it. He's the only one tall enough to even have a chance. Isn't able to get there in time. 0-2 count for Cook. He swings. They're going to call that. That's strike 3, and that's getting in the inning. Mustangs really turned it on there, turned on the burner, and is going to get – they got 5 runs that inning. That's definitely important for the Mustangs. And I didn't say it last stream, so that's the first stream I've not said it. But I'll say it now. It's not what happens to you in a game. It's how you're going to respond to it. So how are the Pirates going to respond as they come out to bat? Perryville Mustangs have a commanding lead over the Pirates, 9-0, going in. CAC. I'm so sorry. Told you my brain. I do it a lot. I do this a lot where I mistake teams. My brain's fried. There's 2 Mustangs in our conference, and I keep getting the wrong one. And they don't even have similar colors either. I don't know why I keep saying Perryville. But we also lost Perryville. But anyway, Pirates currently not in the best of situations, but we'll be right back going into the bottom of the 3rd. We'll see if the Pirates can make an amazing comeback here in the next couple innings. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. So Pirates in a not good situation. Jade Morris comes up to bat. Number 19 for the Pirates. He's going to hit that one. It's going to be caught by the second baseman. One out immediately. And as we were talking about earlier, the Mustangs pitcher right here, number 7, Harrison Richmond, he's done a very good job of making sure that the Pirates either strike out or hit a pop-up in the infield, pop-up or grounder in the infield. It's very easily fieldable. We've been able to hit stuff. It's just nothing that can get us on base. So we'll see. What the Pirates can do, what Caleb McGee can do. So McGee, freshman, I've said 1,000 times, great ball player. We'll see if he can get on base and turn the tides for the begin to turn the tides for the Pirates. So he's going to be ball 4. He'll take to first. Next up, Brock Payne up to bat for the Pirates. I'm going to try to pick McGee out off on first. No luck. He makes it back to the bag pretty easily. 1-1 count. Mustangs are in a very good position here. Just need to get out of this inning and put a bunch of points on the board. Just really need 1 or 2 on the board in the 4th inning. Hold off the Pirates again in the next 2 innings, and this game's over. It'll be a very quick game for the Mustangs. Get to go home, get to rest up for next week and get their minds ready for next week, finish out the conference season next week. 1-2 count against Payne, but for the Pirates, I mean, this game is important. We definitely need to win this one, but there's still many. We have 2 conference games next week. In wins and I'll say this, they're very winnable games. They're Atkins and Baptist Prep. Atkins has been struggling real bad, and so has Baptist Prep. 2 very winnable games, but both of them are away. And Payne, he's going to hit that one, man, right, not in a good spot. Hits it. I thought that was going to go right over the second baseman. Hits almost on the bag second base. That's going to lead McGee to being tagged out on second. 2 outs as Lane Standards comes up to bat. And I don't know if we mentioned earlier, we are going to try to film the senior ceremony afterwards. Just one senior, so just Lane Standards. I will be announcing for that. I apologize already in advance for the stuttering and stumbling and the uhs and ums that will come from that, but we're gonna do our best. We're gonna see how we're gonna film that. We're also gonna have a little bit of an end of the year sign off at the end of this one. I don't know if I'm not sure if we'll be back next week. I'll be there if the weather allows, but if it does not, things can't line up. This could be the end. This could be it for this season. And Standards might finally get hits it right to the pitcher. As we said, that's 3 outs. That's the end of the inning. As we said, good thing about this CAC pitching, they can just finally say it right for once. CAC has been able to pitch very well. Just either strike him out or hit it towards the ground or in the infield. It's easy to tag people out. So we'll be right back going into the bottom of the fourth. Pirates need to shut down this offense, this Mustang offense right now. We'll see if they can do that when we return. Pirates trail in a not good situation, 9-0. All right, welcome back. Dover Power TV. That was an incredible hit by Harrison Richmond. It's going to go all the way to the center field fence. He's just going to get a double, looks like. Good hit by him before we can even say anything. He's pitched well and he's hit well. That's the two things about the kid we've seen so far tonight. Next up to bat, number 17. And that might be a new face. No, number 11. Sorry, can't read. Cade Sargent, he's back. Kid, said it earlier, got hit in the nose warming up, and that was, to say painful, but he's played through that. He had some gauze sticking out of his nose first at bat, but hey, he's a tough kid. He's going to stay in there. He's going to do everything he can for his team, no matter the cost, no matter the pain. That's what you want to see out of a high school baseball player. Putting it, being there when the team needs you. That's something that coaches like to see. Duff is a boot, but he's, I think he hit a pretty good hit last time. I can't quite remember, but I think he hit one. Yeah, hits another good one. That one will be caught by Payne, and sorry, had the camera set a little bit high. But runner on second will make it to third. So, one out. Runner in scoring position. Really, the mercy rule run is on third right now. As next up to bat, we have Mason Welsh. I think he plays shortstop. We'll see what he can do. Outside pitch. 2-0 count. Will be a strike. So 2-1. Pirates just need to hold them off. I mean, there's beans him right in the back. Gets runners on first and third as Grayson Wilson comes up to bat. We'll see what he can do for the Mustangs. A little low. Runner on second will steal. The runner on first will steal second. 1-0 count, 1 out. And CAC has held the momentum since they walked in. And really, I mean, Pirates just have not been in the game at all. This is not the team that we saw last night. And, I mean, man, even in similar situations, Pirates just can't bat. Pirates just made routine mistakes that they've not been able to recover from. Pirates just not on their best game tonight. So, got to clean that up for postseason play. It'll be a strike, so 1-2 count. Able to get a crucial strikeout here. Once again, just need to keep these runners off home plate. Keep this game alive. There's still CSC's going to have another opportunity. And drop third strike. Bad throw to first. One Mustang will get in. Two Mustangs will get in. Mustangs now have an 11-run lead against the Dover Pirates. That's crossing the mercy rule threshold. They just need to keep that lead at the end of the fifth inning, and this one will be over. Pirates definitely not in a good position. What a crucial mistake, and that's been typical of the Pirates this game, making mistakes like that, making bad throws. I mean, really, last night we saw the writing on the wall for really bad throws to first, often from third, but third and shortstop. Pirates need to clean it up going into postseason play. You're going to have a lot of opportunities next week. Several winnable. I think all 4 games next week are winnable. I'm not saying they will win them, but I'm just saying 15-win season has a good ring to it. Not sure if that will happen or not. Pirates just need to not get in a slump, especially after this game. Don't need to get burnt out. This is definitely not an easy game to play, and no one likes getting beat 11-0 in any sport. No one likes getting mercy ruled. Played football for a long time as a Dover Pirate fan. Not afraid to admit I've seen that my fair share of times. So, fair share and then some. And then some. But, you just got to keep your head up. And just know there's better games ahead of you, better times ahead. Just need to stay focused, get locked in, and work on the fundamentals. I mean, right here, that's the only thing that you can. I mean, barring an insane rally in the next 2 innings by the Pirates in batting, I mean, that's what you're going to be able to get out of this game, is working on fixing simple mistakes. Number 6, Nathan Otis comes up to bat for the Mustangs. So he comes up to bat. It's already a 1-2 count. He's been several pitches already. But got a little distracted there. I just can't help but notice Pirates just not played very well tonight. But sometimes in baseball, it's the winner is often the team that chose to play. I mean, it's like that in any sport, but baseball, there's a lot more upsets, Well, swing and miss brings up strike 3, so that's going to be the second out of the inning. Pirates just need one more to get out of this one. Don't allow CAC to extend their lead anymore. Number 5 comes to bat for the Perryville Mustangs. Jaden Rice. He's the right fielder. A 1 count. I say Perryville again. I'm not sure if there's anyone from CAC watching, but I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to throw any shade or anything. They're going to call him out. That was a call that was protested a little bit by CAC, but I mean, hey, they're beating you. They're winning 11-0. Who cares? But, I hate to be brutal, but I'm being honest. But all right, so Mustangs have a extremely commanding lead over the Pirates. 11-0 going into the bottom of the fourth. Pirates need to get something going batting here. Haven't had any luck so far. We'll see if we can improve on that in a second. We'll be right back. All right. Welcome back to Dover Pirate TV. Pirates not in an ideal situation. Not going to sugarcoat it at all. But no time to get negative. Now is the time to start trying to get something going on hitting. We have a new pitcher in. It's Grayson Wilson. You know, he has a pretty good arm on him from, he's playing football. I've heard some rumors about him pitching in baseball, and all of them are very interesting. I'm actually very curious to see how he can pitch tonight. I've heard a lot of rumors about the guy. I don't know how true they are. I've heard he can pitch a very fast fastball. We'll just say that. I've heard it from several people. We'll see. He's throwing it pretty hard here. But anyway, Ayers already in an 0-2 situation. Not good, not ideal. Need to just get on base. One way, some way, somehow. Swing and miss, strike three. Didn't even throw a ball. Already, no balls, no foul balls. Already first out in the inning. Next up to bat, Ethan Collins. That's another freshman that has played pretty impressively this year. I'm excited to see what we can see out of him with another several years of practice. I'm curious to see what we could see on another senior night here in 2 or 3 years. Maybe looking back on a very interesting season at that point. I don't know, but I'm curious. I'm excited. I can't hide that I'm very excited for the future of these Pirates. I'm in this baseball team. It really is something. We have a lot of younger players, and we've played very well. I would say we had 11 wins so far, and hopefully we'll have more to add to that list shortly in the next week and next coming weeks. But anyway, 1-2 count, 1 out. Collins swing and a miss, strike 3. So 2 outs. Next up is Enoch Brooks. I always get messed up on that name. I always mispronounce it. I pronounce it Enoch. It's the hick in me. From Arkansas, it's just. But anyway, Enoch Brooks comes up to bat. Specifically, it's Hector and me. My dad's from Hector. If I mispronounce stuff real bad, I like to blame him. It's not his fault, but, still funny to pick on Hector. 1-1 count. Yeah, but Brooks, he has done very well so far this season. I'm excited to see this one grow as well. He's hit the balls when it's mattered most. He's made hits when they've mattered. We'll see if he can do that again tonight. One, 2 count. Little outside. Brings up 2-2 count. Brooks is going to stay alive in this at-bat. Hit the light pole and bounces off back on the field. Straighten her out. Said it 10,000 times so far this year. Got to straighten it out. Swing and miss. Strike 3. That ends the inning. We're going to go to the top of the 5th. 5th could be the last one. Mustangs. Almost said Perryville again. CAC Mustangs lead 11-0. We'll be right back here on senior night. Pirates in a terrible hole. 11-0. All right, welcome back. So we are here at the top of the 5th inning, and we have some subs coming in for the CAC Mustangs. We have, wow, he's going to pop that one. Quick action. Real quick action. Once again, if you're the CAC, it doesn't matter too much. He was in for number 14, Lane Bourne. That was number 13. I'm not trying on that one. I'm not even going to try. Number 14 for the Mustang. For 13 for the Mustangs. All right, number 12 comes up to bat for the Mustangs. Webb Watson, he's hit a couple good ones. And that one's going to go straight to Lane Standridge. Going to be caught. Now, this is the defense we need to play. Now, to be fair, they haven't hit to the outfield yet. But 2 outs really quick. Where's the defense when you need it? All right, another one. Another new face for the CAC Mustangs. That is number 9. Jake Overstreet. Now, that one I could pronounce. That one will be a strike. So, I mean, Mustangs have put in a lot of, pulled out a lot of their starters. I mean, there's no reason to have them in with such a commanding lead in the 5th inning. I mean, best case scenario, you will end the game this inning. Keeping, I expect they'll keep Grayson Wilson in at pitcher, and he pitched a wonderful inning right there, I have to say. 0-2 count, so there's no point in really trying to expand your lead too much further. Already got a huge win over the Pirates, and it's going to be very hard for the Pirates to come back in any scenario, but we'll see what the Pirates can do, see if they can extend this game to another inning here in a second. But I think it's a 2-2 count. Full count, 2 outs, and we'll see if Overstreet can get on base here if he'll strike out. And he'll strike out looking. That's going to end the inning. That was a quick one. A real quick one right here. So we're going to be right back. Pirates in a huge hole. We'll see if they can extend this game as they trail. Well, not even trail. They're behind 11-0. Welcome back. All right, last chance. This could be the last chance for the Pirates. This one's 11-0. If they cannot get at least 2 runs in here, the game will end. Caden Sharp up to bat. He's going to hit one immediately. Goes to the outfield. It's going to be caught. No problems. First out of the inning. That's one chance the Pirates are no longer going to have. Down to 2 outs. So we're at the very bottom of our batting order as well. So we have Honeycutt up the bat. And then I think we're going to have Robertson on deck. He's subbing out Morris. He subbed him out at catcher last inning. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 for Honeycutt. So 2 strikes on him. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Last man up to bat. So we have Jacob Robertson coming up to bat with his eraser bat. It was his pencil bat. Well, we'll see if he can erase a little bit of the Mustangs' lead here. He's going to have a chance. Last dad joke of the year, potentially. Hopefully not. You can't ever tell. It's Arkansas weather. I'm going to treat it as if it is, but 0-1 count. We have 19 viewers. I think that's the most we've had with baseball this year. I'm not sure if that's some of Lane's family, if that is Pirates fans or if we have some CAC fans watching. I'm not sure. But I'm very glad you're watching. Wish it was strike 3. That's the ball game. Wish it was a little bit more competitive for y'all, but we just couldn't pull it off tonight. Pirates fall 11-0. So here's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna get everything set up for a ceremony. Actually, we're gonna sign off here, and then we're gonna film the ceremony for seniors. So they're gonna have a little bit of talk out there, and there's gonna be a senior ceremony. We're gonna try to film it. We're gonna go to a quick break. We're gonna set everything up to film that. I'll be announcing it. So that'll be a second. But in the meantime, we're going to do our little end of the year sign off. So my name is Dawson Walker. You will not hear my voice. There's a chance, given weather conditions line up right, you will not hear my voice again. I'm a senior at Dover High School. I've been volunteering for the Dover Pirate live stream. We started this in response that we used to have AS into it. We couldn't continue fundraising it to pay them, so we have taken over here. We put in a lot of work. There's many kids that have put in a lot of hours. I'll call myself the lead production guy for the project lead. I'll put myself to that. I do a lot of the work on it. We've worked hard. A lot of this stream has been a passion project of mine. I'm very excited to see where it's come, and very excited to see where it will go next year now that we know much more. But I will not be back. I will not be leading the project anymore. But here's the deal. We could not have done as much as we've done without all the help we've had. So I'm going to give a moment to try to thank everybody that's helped us this year with the live stream in any sport. So we're going to start off with David Dale in Levi Catcherside. They helped us out. They were the commentators for football. They did a fantastic job. It was the first time they've ever done something like this. They did a very good job, in my opinion, and they helped us out a lot. They tried to help set up the stream in its early stages. They did a very good job. We could not have done a lot of this without them. Next up is some of the early project lead members. So we had Gabe Berge. He films a lot of the games. He filmed a lot of the basketball and football games. He pretty much led the project at that time. We have Zoe Callens and McKinley Colburn. They filmed a couple games here and there. Definitely helped out. We have Jacob and Zachary Lang. They helped film. We have Jordan Young and Ainsley Featherston. They helped film and commentate basketball. We have Duran Miller. He is a professional commentator at Arkansas Sports Network. He commentated a lot of our games in basketball season. Popped in once with football. We could not get him here for baseball and softball, unfortunately, but he helped out tremendously. Huge shout out to him and huge shout out to ASN. They helped us out a lot with our early production. Huge thank you to Coach Vire. He helped set up a lot of things. He helped us out a lot. Huge thanks to Miss Kendi, the East facilitator. She's done a great job with the East program. We've seen a lot of things. East more recently won the Founders Award, one of the best awards in East, and it's because of her. She's done a great job, and I have high hopes for what we can do next year. But if you don't hear my voice again, this is Dawson Walker for Dover Pirate TV signing off. We're going to be right back to film the senior ceremony. See you next season if we don't see you again. Goodbye. like to welcome you to the 2024 Baseball Senior Night. The following seniors have laid a foundation over the last 4 years for the future of the Dover Pirate baseball program. It has been an honor to watch you grow and mature as young men into the future leaders of our community. Thank you for your efforts on and off the field, as they are greatly appreciated by the Pirate coaching staff. Number 24, Lane Standridge. Lane has been a presence in our lineup over the past 4 years. Lane Standridge is a 4-year starter for the Dover Pirates as a shortstop and pitcher. Over the last 3 years, Lane is a 2-time All-Conference selection while earning 3A All-State honors last year as a junior. Lane has proven to be a tireless worker to improve his baseball skills through extra batting practices, extra ground balls, and playing summer baseball with the sticks. When Lane started to play for us, he had a goal and a mission: to play beyond high school. This past fall, Lane signed to play baseball for Missouri State West Plains, a Division I junior college. Lane has been a leader on our team during his high school tenure, leading by example and by mentoring our younger players along the way. Lane's parents, Tasha and Levi Standridge, have instilled many qualities in Lane that include strong work ethic, character, integrity, and treating others with respect and kindness. Lane has been a pleasure to coach over the years. He is a player that has made a positive, lasting impact on our program for our future Pirate baseball players. Lane, thank you for the memories and opportunity coaching you from our coaching staff. We will be rooting and cheering you on next year as you move on to college. Thank you for all your hard work, the energy, and belief that you invested into the program. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2024 Pirate Baseball Senior, Lane Standridge. And that'll do it, folks. That is your senior, Lane Standridge. He will be attending Missouri State West Plains next year. His career isn't over. We'll have to root him on. But, as I said earlier, if I don't catch you next week, this is Dawson Walker of Dover Pirate TV signing off.